I was just picking flowers in my garden. Come on in.
Yes, this one was exposed to radiation when it was attacking the 50-foot flower right there.
Well, Dennis and I were just talking about fertilization and how flowers reproduce. And I had this model, and models are important in science because they help us see things that are too small, even things that are too big that we can look at, like a rocket model. But this is a model of a flower, and as you see, you recognize the petals, and that's when the bees and the pollinators come and they see that they want the nectar down here. And this is the sticky stigma. So the pollen from all the flowers are going to stick here on the sticky stigma, go down the pollen tube, and go to here, which is called the ovary. And in the ovary is where the fertilization happens between the pollen and the ovules. So, Dennis, is there a way I could look at a real flower to share with my students?
I mean, that's not good enough? Do you know what is fascinating about all that?
What?
The machinations. I love that word. We should make that the word of the day. The machinations of what actually happens. What has to occur.
It's amazing.
It's like the bee deposits the pollen in the right place,
right.
and then it takes the downlift. It takes the elevator down to the basement.
That's right.
and does its thing.
And look at this. This is a lily. And you can see the stigma is very different from the anthers right here that are on the end here.
And the male
of the
part
stamen.
of the flower is...
Yes, this part here.
This is the male part of the flower. That includes the antler and the...
anther and the stamen.
And the stamen. And this is called the style, isn't it? That long white thing?
With the stigma on top, and that's what they...
So that has to get from there to there.
Right, or from another flower.
Right.
On the legs of that bee, which would be here.
And that would be better, wouldn't it?
That
Because
would
then
be
you're
better.
mixing genes.
Right. And that's
so how do you see that?
Different. So how do we see what's inside? My model shows it, but I'm thinking the Magiscope would be a perfect tool for us to see those.
Would it perform the operation?
The operation. So let's look down here, as you said. So we've got the female parts coming all the way down here. I'm going to use
this. The other way. This one.
Yeah, it does.
That's weird. There you go.
Okay, and we're going to look right in here. And I've had students who have been able to find this too. Oh, look at that. That is...
So you want to see inside there? Okay.
Where the fertilization happens, right there.
I don't have anything.
So let's see if we can put that under here.
What I would do here...
And what is the best way to place something under the Magiscope?
Well, something this large, I would take off whatever I don't need first of all.
Okay.
And I would use a ball of clay.
Okay.
And I would wrap... I can make the ball of clay into a little rounded shape that'll conform to that.
And then you can see those little seeds that are going to be fertilized.
Yeah, you can see them clearly. I have a good shot of them right now.
Okay, so that's with my eye. Let's see with the Magiscope.
Yes.
Do we want to put the camera on?
Sure.
So we can show our viewers.
I'm going to put that just where it needs to be. We are painting with light right now. And we got a camera we can use. Any iPhone can be used on this device, and even tablets can be used.
Okay.
Now you have to know where your lens is. You know it's over here somewhere. And see that little circle of light?
I see. Oh, excellent. That's what I want my students to see right there.
Bingo.
And that's where the fertilization occurs, and you can see, and that will produce a seed. So now the plant can reproduce, and that's the whole point of the flowers, to reproduce.
And it's an amazing, simply amazing design. I mean, I couldn't have done better myself. I mean, just kidding. It's an astonishing work of art.
But look at that. That is so
incredible. It almost looks like eggs, which it is, actually. Unfertilized eggs, right?
Yes. So who knew that the flower had so many parts?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for helping.
You're welcome for stopping by.
Thank you.